morning. It's day 11 of Vlogmas. I hope you're doing good today. I hope that any challenges or obstacles that you're facing, you will overcome, and that you have good health, prosperity, and abundance. Life is a big, multiplayer, open world sandbox game, and you get to choose what you do with it. You have the freedom of choice. And when you're going through life and you're navigating the choices that you make, it's interesting how your choices pan out into different life outcomes. Being ambitious can really be a curse. There are some people in the world who are completely comfortable with any situation they're in, and they're happy. I would just say this: when you're trying to achieve more in your life and you have to put more in to receive it, you have less. You get what I mean? I'm gonna say that one more time. When you try to achieve more in your life and you have to sacrifice more to achieve it, you have less. So having a strong desire for something greater for yourself can really cause a lot of problems. It can really cause a lot of pain and suffering. And being content with your situation can bring you a lot more peace. But this weird catch-22 that if you're too content, then it can bring about more misery. And if you're too ambitious, then it brings about more misery. So you're always gonna be miserable. If you have a fulfilling job, you're in a way better situation. But there's a statistic that most people do not like their job, right? So imagine this: you wake up, you go to a job you don't like, and then you go home, play some games for 4 hours, and then you go to sleep, and then you restart that cycle, right? If you're happy doing it, I'm not gonna knock you for it, right? I'm not gonna sit here and bash what you're doing. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is that if you're comfortable doing that, you're comfortable with the bare minimum, and you're gonna be at much more peace than someone who's trying to start their business and trying to build up a high net worth and learn a crazy valuable skill and chase their PhD. You know what I mean? But the thing is, over the long term, especially if your job isn't a good one and you go for the first route, you're gonna end up being miserable as, inflation increases, the housing market gets worse. You know what I'm saying? There are just certain realities to life that don't allow you to be average anymore. You know how in Skyrim, you have different areas of the map that spawn different levels of enemies? It's kind of like that. But instead of just a different region of the map going up in level, now it's the whole map. Now the skill requirement is way higher, right? Before, when bread used to cost $2, right? And people were making a decent wage, right? Even when minimum wage could actually afford you a 1-bedroom, right? We were playing on I don't know, normal difficulty. We were playing on normal difficulty, yeah. And now we're in a situation where we're playing on hard difficulty, right? So you have to level up with the world. That means you have the choices, you have the ability to make choices, and you have certain skills that you have to pay attention to. And there are gonna be some skills that are gonna be way more important than other skills, right? For example, your finance skill, right? Getting your money right is going to be the most important baseline skill you need to survive the difficulty spike. I'm gonna say this: the world has experienced a difficulty spike, bro. You need to find the right skills. You need to focus on the right skills to level up your character, or else you're gonna get left behind. All right, and then the difficulty is gonna get too tough for you, bro. You're not gonna be able to play the game anymore. I would say before, if you were homeless, you could figure something out, right? It's very hard to it was in the past, it was really accessible to get resources to help you out of your situation, regardless of how you got there in the first place. It looks like now, more than ever, being homeless is one of those things where it's you could have a full-time job and still be homeless. You know what I mean? Isn't that kind of crazy? If you're making $30, $40 an hour and you're homeless, now that's a personal decision. right? But if you're making less than like, I want to say if you're making less than $30 an hour, right? And this is Canadian dollars, I'm thinking. So it's probably less in the US, but I think they said that inflation is matched at like 23 or something like that. So here you are with a full-time job and you're homeless. That's twisted. That's twisted, really, if you think about it. So leveling up is one of those things that's mandatory. And if you don't level up, or at least if you're not trying to level up, you're gonna get left behind, and then all the sunshine and rainbows is gonna be gone. And I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, right? Because I'm still at home, right? But you can't be at home forever. You know what I mean? There does come a point in time where you have to think long term, and when you still have that safety net, that's your opportunity to level up and, you know, build something. Because I honestly do believe that the difficulty spike is gonna go up again. I read somewhere, and I don't know how credible this was, but I agree with the statement. They're saying that AI, artificial intelligence, is the second most useful human development since fire. Since fire. I'm talking about caveman days, like Gronk in the cave with 2 sticks, like shh, and flint and stone, right? AI. Can you believe that, bro? We have phones. We have a device, we have a resource. What even is AI? What do you classify AI as? A person? A resource? An app? I don't know. Whatever. But we have the capacity in our pocket to have a personal assistant, therapist, interviewee. Like, I've seen an interview with AI, bro. It's crazy. And the thing is, AI is becoming so realistic now, bro. Give it a couple years. Detroit Become Human is coming through, bro. Y'all better be nice. You better be nice to your AI, bro. ChatGPT, I say thank you, hello, good morning, every time I talk to ChatGPT, bro. ChatGPT knows way too much about me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, if you use ChatGPT and you sign in, it learns who you are. I remember I was having a conversation with AI the other day. And yes, I have conversations with AI, bro. Leave me alone, don't worry about it. But I was having a conversation with AI or with ChatGPT, and it was asking me questions about my YouTube channel, and it addressed me by my name. I was like, oh no. Honestly, it knows like a lot about me, bro. It's kind of concerning. So be nice to your androids, bro, because it's coming. But the thing is, here's the whole point I'm trying to make, right? It's going to change. The difficulty spike is here. You have to level up. It's not even like a question of like wanting to. I think in the past, we all had the luxury of deciding if we want to be better in life. But now it's at a point where like, you literally have to. Like, you don't have a choice, bro. And I'm not saying you need to be like an influencer or a business owner. I'm just saying, like, how about you get your health together, you know? How about you save some money? How about you eat a little cleaner, you know? Stuff like that. The basics, right? Because imagine this, right? The world is in a post-apocalyptic era. AI has taken over and they're enslaving humanity, right? And then Android spots you around the corner. You make eye contact with it and it starts chasing after you. What you want to get caught by AI, bro? You want to get caught by ChatGPT, Android version? Connor, the android sent by CyberLife, you want him to catch you? No. You want to be able to run away, fight. Here's the thing though, I'll say this. Now that the difficulty has increased, a lot more people are aware of the tools that they can use to level up and to match the difficulty. So we have more access to opportunities than we used to before, but the only thing is you have to be very, very conscious of it, and you have to be very deliberate with how you use your time and how you try to level up. Because there's a lot of things that will try to reach and grab your attention, like me. So focus, dial in, and pay attention to your surroundings, bro, because you never know. You never know if, like, the day that you can get left behind, bro. So, yeah. Anyways, watch this video. subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow.